Good morning. Last night I had a vision for myself. I work 5 days a week right now because it's summer and I have the time and would like the money, obviously. And so that means I have 2 days for the rest of the week that I have off. Hold on, I'm gonna get ready while I talk. Hold on. Now usually my days off are spent doing chores and stuff, like I gotta clean the whole downstairs, I need to deep clean the kitchen, I gotta clean the bathroom. I always have to clean something in my apartment. And then I need to go grocery shopping, and then I need to make lunch and dinner because I work the next 5 days, and blah, 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 blah. Today's my day off, and I don't wanna do any of that. Also, 2 days ago when I had another day off, I cleaned basically my entire apartment and went grocery shopping. By the time I was done doing all that, it was literally 6 o'clock. No, and then I cooked dinner and it was literally 8 o'clock by the time I was done with everything. Because I was just doing chore after chore. I'm pretty sure I did my laundry too. And I was like, wow, this entire day that I had to myself, I spent doing chores. What's my zit popping up? I just spent an entire day doing all my chores and things that I need to do. Today, I can just have fun. So last night, I had a vision. I wanted to have a day for me, and so I planned some fun activities that I can do today on my day off. I just did the actual worst mascara application ever. I got it like all down there, got it up here. I'm just gonna wait till it dries and then I'll peel it off, I guess. What if I just did pigtails? Okay, I'm having a vision. Does that look stupid? Again, here's my hat. Okay, wait, that really worked. Cool. Wait, I failed to explain my vision. So what we're doing is there's this vegan bakery that I have not been to. And there's a thrift store right next to it that I've been to many times. And by many, I mean 2. I want to go try it because they have vegan donuts and you can get coffee with it, and that sounds amazing. I think it's a lip gloss kind of day. I love sparkles. The moment I bite into my breakfast, I know this is gonna come off, but I'm having fun right now. I'm almost done with my book. I have like 20 or 30 more pages left in it. So I'm gonna read that at breakfast, and then I'm gonna go to the library and get new books. I already have my books that I wanna get picked out, so hopefully no one is going in the meantime and picking out the books that I want. I'd be heartbroken. I don't know why they would. I'll tell you what they are when we get to the library. But these particular books I don't feel like people are going to be going after. Here's the final fit. I put on my docs, of course, because it goes with everything. I don't know if I like this or if I should scratch it. I think I like this better. Also, it's July, so I don't need to be wearing a sweater. All right, we really need to go. I just got here and I'm really excited to go in because it looks super cute and they have the cutest little chairs in there. And I get to get a donut and coffee and read. I'm so excited. I ended up getting a strawberry sprinkled donut with a hot coffee, and it was really delicious. I don't necessarily love hot coffee, but for some reason, when it's with something sweet, like a pastry, like a donut, it's really delicious and I love it. As I typed in my next destination, as I'm driving, I see a sign. They're like, parking for this thrift shop. So obviously I was drawn to it, so I'm gonna go in. I've never been to this one, so that was an immediate bust. I don't know, maybe if there was like another entrance that I just missed. The door, it was like blocked off. So I don't know. But I saw a cool mural on my mini walk there. So I went to the first park and I was like, okay, I know there's some benches there in the shade. I can read my book. And I get there and it's some kid's birthday party, like some 6-year-old's birthday party. And these kids are running around. There's no benches available in the shade. I'm not about to sit outside in the sun and burn to death in Florida heat in July. So I'm like, okay, let me Google another park. I just wanted to find like a nice little place to read my book. I'm gonna go walk around and see what happens real quick.
immediately walked in and found one single bench. I think the universe really just knew what I wanted. And it's very much in a peaceful area. You can hear the traffic right there though. Ow. Okay, maybe I won't last here long. I finished my book and I have a couple thoughts on it. This is the book I read. Poison for Breakfast by Lemony Snicket. I'm getting bit up by mosquitoes. Okay, we're gonna do this in the car. One thing I love about nature trails is how pleasant people are when you pass them. I think your environment really shows how you act. When you're on a nature trail, it's so peaceful and relaxing, and you're just like so pleasant to others. Like everyone I passed has just been like, hi, how are you? And been so nice. It is hot outside today, let me tell you. I wanted to share thoughts about my book. So I wanted to share this little passage because I'm going to the library and they talked about the library. It says each patron in a library is looking for something different, and so the book you hardly notice is the book someone else is breathless to find, and the book that always makes you smile is busy making someone else sick. And then the next line, it just says, as someone who writes books, this always gives me hope. I just really liked that because earlier I was saying how I don't think anyone's gonna go get the book that I want, because even though it's one of my favorite topics, most people don't know about it. Also, do you like my hat? This is my favorite band. Okay, here's what I got from the library. These are the books I was looking for. I was waiting till I finished my other book before I went and got this book. Because I have a habit of starting multiple books at once and not finishing it. Funnily enough, one of my favorite topics to talk about are blue zones. If you don't know what a blue zone is, basically it's 5 places in the world that have the most centenarians and the greatest longevity among the people that live there. Also, I'm noticing on the cover of the book that it's all like slightly off. Mr. Dan, if you're watching this, the dots are off on the map. Last semester I had to take an intro speech class, and one of the speeches was an informational speech, and I chose blue zones because I'm a dietetics major and I think it's really interesting. I had watched the documentary Down to Earth, the one on Netflix with Zac Efron. So for my speech, I watched all the lectures I could online. I read all the articles I could find online. And now that I have a library card, they have a bunch of books. So this is the one I'm starting with. With that, I got a cookbook to go along with it. And then lastly, this one I didn't get on purpose. I was just kind of walking and it caught my attention because I just finished Poison for Breakfast, and that was very philosophical, I guess. It's basically a book about philosophy, and I just thought it'd be an easy read. It says, you saved $61.49 by using your library. Thank you. How great is that? Like, you can save so much money by just going to the library. Like, go get a library card. And then when I was coming back from the library, I saw this nursery. I drive by all the time, but I was finally able to stop by, and I got, it's so cute. I think it was called a hurricane fern, and it you can kind of see in the middle, it's like the eye of the hurricane, and then it swirls around. I'm gonna take such good care of you. Anyways, it's only 1:30. I've decided I'm going to the pool. I went ahead and already put on sunscreen. There's nothing more embarrassing to me than having to slather on sunscreen in public. I'm gonna bring one of my books and go sit out by the pool, and it'll be nice and lovely. It is hot as fuck outside. We'll definitely be hopping in the pool soon. I'm all showered and ready for a snack. Let me put you on something. When you put lime juice on watermelon, it tastes like a lime popsicle. It's sweet and tangy, and it's delicious. I saw this on Healthy Crazy Cool, and I've done it ever since. It's delicious. These are really good. The other day I remembered I watched this YouTube video and one of the YouTubers I follow took a love language test. And I thought for funsies right now, I could take it and find out what mine are because I don't know. I've come across an interesting question. One of them is someone I love doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. That one right there. One thing that really bothers me is knowing that somebody isn't listening or doesn't care about what I'm saying and then talks over me or interrupts me. I understand like being excited to talk about something, like I've definitely interrupted people, but I've now made myself aware when I interrupt somebody, I have to be like, stop talking, apologize for interrupting, and ask what they were saying because I don't like how that feels and I don't want somebody else to feel that way. When people interrupt me constantly, I just write them off. I'm like, okay, I'm done with you. The results are in. Number 1, 33% quality time. Number 2, acts of service, 23%. Number 3, okay, actually, acts of service and receiving gifts are both tied at 23%. In 4th place, we have words of affirmation coming in with 13%. And last, physical touch at 7%. Successfully made dinner. It's almost 10 o'clock. I have to be at work at 6 a.m. I made myself chamomile tea. Cheers.